So a Ghanaian business owner has come out to accuse some of his workers for allegedly operating a fraudulent scheme where it is said that his water factory, where he has employed workers, the workers were busily producing another company's water.
Where is the expense book? Do you have it?
I left everything.
Do you have it? Can you find it now?
No, please.
Okay. So how did you do all this without informing me?
The information was that when we were trying to do it, we told you that we're having face issues. And at length,
No. The question I'm asking you, how did you allow yourself to bring another company, Diamond Water, to come and produce water in our machines, in our production room? How? How did all this happen without me knowing?
Boss, I have to be sincere.
You have said you have to be sincere so many times, but
we were trying to create relationship with Diamond Water.
You want to create a relationship with your competitor?
No, boss, I have to tell you. Diamond Water was having enough customers and it was having riders. And we were having issues with the rider because our car was having issues with it. So I wanted to make that when we produce the water, then riders would come and take it as a factory price. So that was when we came back again to the group that we wanted to agree with the factory price.
My question now is that why did you take all these decisions without me knowing? When you have spoken to Sharak said, this thing, Big G will not agree. And I know Sharak. I know Sharak knows that I will not agree. I will have never agreed. So how did you bring a different company to the factory to come and produce water? You brought a different brand. And I never knew this until the security man himself had to open up today. Why didn't you tell me?
We were frustrated.
You were frustrated about what?
Oh, boss, we were frustrated. We were moving up and
so the frustration is why you allow another company to produce water on the machines and you sold it, collected the money without me knowing, without my knowledge.
No, the knowledge
what is the frustration? The frustration is what?
We weren't trying to steal from you, say.
You were not trying to steal. So
open. I was trying to be open and be sincere here. We were working very well. Things were going on nice. We started facing issues. When we started demanding money from you, you gave us a green, like you used to ask. But the guy came here and was like, no, he need water. So he wants to test our water and see. I called Sabra. Sabra was like, okay, he was the one who linked me.
He wants to test our water.
He wants to come in. There was shortage water around the whole.
So how does he want to test our water? How does he want to test our water?
Like he wants to come and produce from
a different company, a different pure water company. Come to our water factory to come and test our water, and you allowed it. Are you listening to yourself? Do you understand what you are saying? Does it make sense to you?
I'm really sorry if I went wrong.
No, it's not about you are sorry. Does it make sense to you? Let's apply logic. You carry what do you call it? This way. Then you go to Nestle that I want to enter to use Milo machines to produce this way. Does it make sense to you? So what if when they came and put something here to sabotage us? How can you allow another competitor to come and produce water in our production room? And you pocketed that money. I'm not aware. Sharak is not aware. You kept it to yourself. And you are telling me that you spent that money.
I told Sharak.
Sharak has told you I will not agree to something. And you still went ahead and did it behind him.
And
you have to, you see, you are claiming you want to be sincere, but you are still lying.
No, I have to tell him. Now, I told him that, Shadrach, this is the situation now. We don't have riders. We need riders. You see. So that is why I made a business deal with a guy. They need to cut water here, and I'm really sorry. But
you are sorry.
It was the benefit of me getting riders to come and move.
Why didn't you go and get riders to come and to cut our own water and sell? You are getting riders to come and sell a competitor's water on our machines.
Not that, please say.
No, how do you allow a different company to come and enter our production room? Are you mad? Like, who doing? Are you thinking?
I'm really sorry.
You know I can arrest you for what you are doing, what you just said now.
Oh yes. I'm really sorry, sir.
And the way I trusted you, you know my biggest problem in running this business is because I keep trusting you people. You have messed up so much. Look at the things you have been through. I gave you this opportunity to change your life. Look at what you have done.
Sir, please, I've changed.
You have changed. So I should believe you now.
No, sir, please. No, the only thing is.
So you okay, you have changed. Meaning you admit now that you were bad.
And allegedly, they were transporting that same water that they were producing at his company for the other company with his truck. So they were using his resources and everything to produce and transport for another company. Now, he posted this video on social media, questioning the worker. And the worker was like, they're trying to, form a relationship with the other people. And that's why the business owner is like, hey, so you're trying to form a relationship with your competitors. How? Now, even if you are trying to form a relationship with them, is this the way to go about it? That you take their things and come and produce at my own place and buy lights, my own resources. That is what you are using to produce for them. On top of that, my truck that is supposed to be used to distribute my own water, no, you are using that same truck to distribute for the other people. So how is that trying to form a relationship? Now, people reacted differently to all this situation on social media, because some were like, it is looking like the boss is not heavily involved in the job. Because if you are heavily involved, how are you now finding this out? To the extent where you are even saying that it is hidden cameras that made you see what was going on. But from what he's saying that the company's expenses record went missing. And so that was what prompted him to put hidden cameras, because to him, he didn't understand why the record that we were supposed to have for how money is spent, what you people did and all of that, it is missing. So that was why he put cameras there, to see what was happening, and it exposed what they were doing. Now, if you ask me, I genuinely feel it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking, because we recently saw videos of how people were manufacturing their water. To now see that somebody has taken his time, his resources, his money, everything to start up a company, and he's doing his company things small, then he has employed you people. Now, you go and start your own thing. Go and collaborate with another set of people. You are using his resources, his light, his petrol, his truck, just his business name to run your own thing. It's extremely sad. It's really, really, really sad. And this is why some business owners will come to you and tell you that when you have workers, don't make them feel too comfortable. The minute you make your workers feel too relaxed, they are too comfortable, they will become overly comfortable. They will start to fool. Because make it make sense. How do you sit down and think it is completely okay to do something like this? And as a business owner, one should be able to relax, knowing fully well that at least he has employed people, and then the day-to-day activities, they are going on as they are supposed to. Whether he's there or whether he's not there, it is still operating. To now see different business owners come online to talk about how their workers have apparently been hurting their businesses, is just really, really sad. Really sad, because say, there are no businesses, there's no work, there's no this, there's no that. But then when they employ you when you get there, you go there and you'll be fooling. Because they say, come and do this business, come and produce, go and distribute and all of that. What for resources? Producing so for why? 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 Why would you do that? It's just plain wickedness and greed. Like, you have to be so greedy to do that. And if you ask me, I feel like they should sue, like they should arrest the workers and sue them. Sue them, the produce that they've gotten. The money they made from the water they produced while he was there and all of that. They should sue them for every single dime and more. Because this is just plain wickedness. And that is why some business owners, when you go to their facility, the way they treat their workers, it will make you feel bad. But when you think about certain situations, you will understand them. It's really, really sad. Now, some people reacted to this situation differently. While some were on the side of the boss, arresting them, others were of the opinion that if he has evidence, he should have just gone to the police instead of coming on social media to talk about it. Now, someone said, if you have this evidence, why come on social media to rant and not submit to the police? You are very, very silly. Because this rant, or whatever you call it, is still evidence. Because the worker was confirming that what the boss is saying, it is true. He was confirming it. Another person said, why is he questioning him? Fire him, saying He's firing him to go home and out. The money he made from all the illegal activities he was doing on the man's firm, he should bring every single dime. Another person said it was their own side business. They knew where to source the material, created their own company, and profited from it. I will sue for all proceeds of that revenue because the period they operated and carried out that operation, you cannot benefit from ill gains. True. Another person said, in this world we live, karma is real. Whatever you have done to someone, whether deliberate or not, it will surely come back to you in a different way. So someone said, 99% of Ghanaian youths are criminals and thieves. They want shortcuts to making money. This man should conduct a proper audit. If the evidence shows wrongdoing, the person responsible should be held accountable. Simple. Like, they shouldn't just sack them, because if you sack them, right, they will never learn. They will just go strategize and try to do it better so they don't get caught. You understand? Let them face the problem they use their hands to create. Because at the end of the day, you could have started your own thing somewhere else. Someone employed you, decided to use his resources to do your own thing, to profit from your own thing, knowing fully well that that is the person's business. That is where the person is also funding their family and then living their life. That is where they get their own money. You've come to do your own on the side. It is pure wickedness and greed. And genuinely, I don't think these things I don't think people who are caught doing these things should be let off easy. No, they should face it and face it well. Anyways, that's all the updates we have on this story. We'll bring you guys more updates when we have them. This has been What's They Go On here at the Yo Charley Studios. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This has been... And Mimi, we'll catch you on the next one.